Hello. It's a weird morning. I just bought some donuts. Brian's recording a band at our house. And I'm feeling some things. So here we go. Writing a song. I think I'm out of tune. I think it has to be keyboard. Cooler's blocking the keyboard. I think it has to be thumb piano? Nah, out of tune ukulele. I don't have the thumb piano. And I gotta get the donuts home. Alright, here we go. I'm sitting by Third Coast Recording Studio, that building. That's another, there's a farm building called City Farmer. I'm in Grand Haven, Michigan, and I am ready to move on and move forward in my life and not just keep circling around the same old wounds, the same old tunes, the same old places where I feel ignored, where I don't feel like myself, where I feel bored. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awesomely. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awesomely, not awfully. I don't know which one's out of tune. They all sound fine separate. Anyway, okay, that's not a real song. I mean, that is a real song. It's someone else's. Okay, I changed the word. All right. I can cut you out of my view if I want to, but that still puts the focus on you, and I know that if I cut you out of my view, what does that mean for you, for you, for you? But light my skin with holy fire and let it break through to you, to you, to you. We all have a place in this story, but are you listening to the wrong voices and the wrong influences? We all have a part in this story, but are you listening to the wrong things, the wrong way of singing, trying to get something from this moment in time, like an avalanche of a lie built upon a lie, built upon a lie, built upon a lie, built upon lies, upon lies, upon lies. You know what I mean? You don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, and that's okay. Just let it radiate from my skin onto yours like an angry song made for wars in the ether. that I can see with my heart and spiritual vision, and I know you feel it even though you can't see it. You know what I mean. I'm not trying to be mean here. I want you to be okay, dear, but don't bring that shit around my veins here. Don't drag me down into your lies made up of lifelines I didn't need to live, made up of ley lines I didn't need to lay in. It was never mine, it was allowing yours this whole time. It was allowing your life to shine, and I'm becoming a game for myself. I'm becoming the play, the point of the play, and I'm becoming a game for myself. I'm becoming the whole play for myself in a way you can't understand, 'cause it's forgotten, it's for land maintenance, it's for changing course, it's for cutting ties, it's for being yours and you being mine, you being mine for all of time, all of time. So don't play with fire, you don't understand, 'cause I understand fire. It's my name, it's my desire, but not for fame, but for God. And I will always love you, even though it's odd the way you talk in my dreams. I will always love you, even though you made alliances that were not mine, and they tore me apart at the seams, made me need to burn the whole thing to the ground with spiritual fire that is not mine. But I can feel this God in my veins, like desire for a perfect flood, a rainstorm or firestorm. And I know it's not yours, but it's mine, and you chose me, and it could be worse. It could be worse. We're doing okay. Hey, 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 hey. All the things line up in the play, except this one, and you haven't seen it, 'cause you keep trying to help me, you keep trying to change me from the inside out. But I'm okay as I am, and I have all the alliances I need in these spiritual friends. And I know it's a game here on earth, and I know it could be worse, but I'm not going to sleep with demons, sleep with devils. I know it could be worse, I know it is a way forward, but I'm not gonna sleep with things I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie to the world or lie to myself if something feels like it's not okay, like it's not good for my health. And I'm gonna trust that wholesome spark inside that tells me I've been sold these lies, and it's not a reason why to throw the whole thing away. I'm gonna grow up, 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 and lead the way. I've always wanted to lead the way. Hey, 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 hey. There you go. That's a song about my super weird spiritual life, inner experience that I don't share with anyone, but I randomly share on YouTube. Okay, I do share it with my sister. If any of that made sense to you, then I hope I'm just a character in your life. I hope I'm just a facilitator. I hope it's 50 years from now. I hope that you're not a friend of mine. I hope that you're somebody I barely know. because if that made any sense to you, then that means you understand parts of me that not only do I barely understand, but I would not feel comfortable admitting to anyone that I know. But I do believe that there are dark forces in this universe that are not just trying to get at us, but worse, because it is worse. If you believe that utilizing dark spiritual forces like sexual energy, but not sexual energy as it flows naturally in like a husband and wife or a loving couple, but sexual energy to manipulate others, like the sirens, like nymphs, like that whole world, or like fairy manipulation kind of crap. Like, if you believe in taking advantage of energy to manipulate other people, to play chess like you are God, not me. I'm sure I used to do this. I don't think people are conscious when they're doing this. And I know I did it. I did it like in college, going out to parties and drinking. And, you know, it's manipulative to try to get somebody to feel something for you that they don't actually feel. It's manipulative to say, you know, to use alcohol or drugs or language that's like flattery, to use any of those types of things to get what you want. It's manipulative if it happens in a relationship, and it's manipulative if it happens in friendships or social scenes or drunk parties at bars. It's manipulative. So I think a lot of times what people think is like wholesome people being against certain types of like debauchery or wildness or orgies or any of that, like, isn't actually, at least for me, it's not actually the behavior, it's the spiritual intention behind it that I don't like. I don't like the idea of, I wouldn't want to go to like some like Knights of Columbus, I actually don't know organizations, but you know, the ones you hear about in like movies, the like creepy underground ones that like get you to the top of some social ladder through manipulation and resources. You hear about those, you know, like clubs at Yale that are like underground, and then people suddenly end up like a politician because of their networking underground. And it's like, all of that to me is dark. All of that is spiritual energy. All of that to me is manipulative. And I'm not saying there's no God in connections and networking. I think quite the opposite. I think God is in networking, connections. There is a very, very, very wholesome and loving spiritual energy in the universe that if you put that first, instead of yourself and your own ideas, if you put that first, if your goal is just to, I'm going to keep saying wholesome, because that's the only thing that people seem to understand about someone like me, I think, is wholesome got trendy for a while, so who cares, whatever. But like, if you put that desire to really do good or be caring forth, you know, just for this day, not some manipulative agenda that you see something in advance and how can I utilize and take advantage of people so I myself or someone I love can get to this thing that I see, you know, that's manipulation. But if just for this day you do loving actions and you care for people to the best of your own ability, because if you're a super introvert like me, you can't handle very much of that. But I don't really think, I'm not like an introvert in that way. I'm more just a person that's really overwhelmed by different energies that I'm not just overwhelmed, I'm just very influenced. Like, I'm very affected by energies, and they change me, and they make me act different, and they make me talk different, and the energies, they're not, it sounds like I'm saying I'm possessed. Well, I admitted it in other YouTube videos that I'm easy to possess. So, like, I mean, I've definitely had really rocky parts of my past that I'm not proud of, and I've risen above through prayer and meditation, praying for people. I have to pray for everybody that I think is thinking something bad about me, or that I myself am thinking something bad about. And when I say bad, I just mean anything, any negative thought that I could have about you. If I have that thought about you, I have to pray for you to feel okay. Okay, I just got a text. I'm gonna go. Bye.